Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a little gameplay commentary of Black Ops 2, and since this is my channel's first commentary, we'll also be discussing things like what I plan on doing and community involvement and anybody accepting suggestions and ideas and any kind of input the community wants or anybody shows up and seeing how we can incorporate that. I'm not very creative when it comes to gaming ideas, so I'm definitely open to whatever you guys want to see, but while this goes on in the background, I'm starting off with 2 early kills. I'm kind of playing with the codcasting background here and kind of showing what Black Ops 2 has to offer in terms of showing off as an esports event, which is what the producers and developers kind of wanted to go for with Call of Duty. Like this map overlay here, which I kind of started off with, showing real-time enemy and teammate movement, which I guess would be from a third-party perspective. You'd be able to see both sides and kind of know what's going on as it's going on. But I don't want this to be a just Call of Duty focused channel. So, I mean, I know the first 2 videos were already Call of Duty, and if anybody followed my prior YouTube channel, it is more the same with just highlights. But with the purchase of this new HD PVR, which is an outstanding product, I'll probably link it in the box below if anybody else wants to pick it up. I highly recommend it. It's Starlight foolproof, because if someone like me can put it together, anyone can. Really, it's a matter of just making the video look good afterwards. As it stands, I will be doing Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I will probably be doing Call of Duty 4 commentary if I get around to getting that working, and if the connections are still good, I have to go back in and try that out and see how that works. I'll try to incorporate some live streaming where possible. Definitely gonna get the community involved in that, you know. But outside of that, I kind of want to just stick with games that I enjoy, and as much as Call of Duty is kind of a gaming popcorn where you just kind of pick it up and grab it by the handful and play till you're sick of it, sometimes anyways. There's a lot of really good games out there that I'd like to discuss or maybe just show off and kind of just nostalgia over games like Sonic Generations. So I can't guarantee a full playthrough of some games or games like that, but I'll definitely try and get a few levels in and just see what goes on from there. Because if you guys aren't interested, you know, I like to get involvement in, you know, maybe stupid challenges, whatever. That's really what it's all about. But Sonic Generations, atmospheric games, it's a big goal of mine. Games like Alan Wake, which will actually be my first Let's Play starting soon. I'm going to want to, you know, just kind of go over that game and what makes that game unique and kind of special, even though it went a little under the radar in my opinion. It recently came out with its spiritual successor or expansion or whatever you should want to call it, American Wasteland. I might do some playthrough of that and discuss that for sure, as this guy decides that he's not going to live, I'm not going to live either. Just decides to throw the C4 out there. It's great. Games like maybe Halo ODST, not the most popular games. A lot of them kind of were met with some criticisms, but you know, I'll definitely discuss why they were criticized and why I particularly enjoyed them. But enough about that boring stuff, I guess. We're kind of getting into gameplay. I chose this specific video. If you notice the scoreboard, my team's already down by, what is it, 9. And it's one of those things where when you play Black Ops 2 online, especially when you play solo, you run the risk of really kind of getting stomped on early, whether it be teammates kind of just not being good or the lack of communication really hurting. But, you know, you consistently find that you do better when you play with groups of people, especially, obviously, the more adept they are at the game. I mean, I just picked a poor spot for CS today. That guy was not having it. But when you play solo, you kind of have to just kind of work with what you have, and you see my team now. You know, that score is going to get worse. I hate to break it to you, spoilers for future events here. But when you do play solo, you kind of owe it to yourself to play it out sometimes. I mean, we all have the moments where we play through a game we're just not having it, especially when we get matched up in a game in progress and they've already got a, you know, a drone storming, dogs, lodestar, and you're just getting hammered. And nobody wants to do that. They just want to come in and have fun. So the enemy's got air support all over the place here. Got care packages coming in. Just got annihilated by a helicopter. Probably should have had a class set up to shoot that down, but for whatever reason I didn't. So shame on me. I kind of just assumed my teammates would, but again, that goes back to the solo queue thing. You kind of want to avoid having to rely on people, which is weird in a team game. But I kind of just say, screw it, I'm going in. And it doesn't fare too well. The stealth chopper is definitely pretty beastly in this game, and it'll put you down given half the chance. But back to the bigger topic here. You see the score now down by 18. It's a shame it happens so often. You see I only had a handful of teammates, 4 out of 6 there. Once you start losing, I mean, nobody wants to get that dreaded L next to their name, but they quit and get it anyways. They just don't want to finish it out. It's kind of a shame because I'm down by 21 now. Kind of a shame because Call of Duty is one of those games where you can snowball really fast, and with kill streaks and score streaks in this game as they were, you know, you can really turn things around. And you know, one lucky care package, you get a drone storm in, and boom, there's 10 kills, and you got a 10-kill swing. But this game, you know, it's kind of harder to do that. And I spent the first, I don't know, month playing this game trying to determine just how odd that is. But I think I've mostly got it figured out now. So I'm not going to embarrass myself with the gameplays I upload, that's for sure. And you see now down by 25 with 3 minutes left. Kind of dug my grave there. But I'm going to call in this Hellstorm missile I stole from this dude. And did not really do much with it. So I looked up at the score at this point, I'm sure, and I kind of just felt like it was done. But, you know, play it out. What's the worst that happens? Get a couple of cheap lightning kills and move in and try and do your best and at least make it close. So at this point, you just play. And if you know anything about this map in particular, you're going to know that this middle area is a hotbed. And you're really best suited taking the back route behind this building here. I kind of just ignored that and went in. And that's what happens. If I had come around the back side, chances are I probably would have gotten them both. So you live and learn. So now, having recognized the situation, I'm kind of just doing everything I can to get as many kills as possible, because I know that regardless of the score, the teams are just going to gravitate towards the middle. So you throw the sentry gun up, you throw the stealth chopper up over the middle, and you kind of just patrol this area using cover where you can. So you have the walls, you have the fountain, you have this little building over here, the car, and you just want to keep moving and stay mobile. And really, I'm trying to protect my sentry gun, because if you know this game, you know the sentry guns are, they finally got their revenge on this series, because they were always pretty bad, to say the least. And found the shock charge for the dude that's hiding it. Airstrike coming in, they're all spawning. It doesn't get any easier than that. So you just kind of throw it out there, and boom, you know, 4 kills. And my goal right now is not to get tags, because if you play public kill confirmed, you know that the tag runners are going to go pick those up. So I'm trying to make sure that that middle area is locked. You put sentry guns up facing every which way. Helicopter just left, so now definitely got to make a move. Score came back. I mean, we were down 25, and now we're down, what, 9, 10? So, I mean, they got 7 kills left to win with a minute left. It's still pretty out there. Gotta just put the guns and the bullets down range, man. You gotta give yourself a chance. So, again, same strategy. They're all grouped up. We're going to throw this airstrike down on as many of those little yellow triangles as we can, and get it. You see 3 sentry guns up there. You just kind of got to protect them and try and draw the enemies into that. But and that brings me to another point about Black Ops. You know, you're going to see a lot of movement, and probably more so than other series. And holy cow, that score just changed. So we went down from down 10 to down 1 in a matter of 30 seconds, and wow, tie game. So that's how quick it goes. And for all those people that left early, I mean, this is what happens. And there's no more hype moment in this. And look, we're tied again with 7 seconds left. It's getting crazy out here. Sentry guns going off. And there's a tag in front of that guy. He dies. And boom, last second victory. It comes down to that. And this wasn't a particularly great game for me. Not a lot of kills, but definitely pretty hype. And it goes to show how important it is to kind of stick around. So thanks for tuning in, guys.